Hey Liz, been playing around trying to figure out a workaround. Your basic question is it possible to animate objects separately so that they appear on a slide at different times? And the short answer, as far as I know, is no. Not at this time anyways within Canva. So I'm just going to show you a little workaround that you can do depending upon how much work you want to put into something. So I just created a blank presentation. I'm going to add an element, and I'll go ahead and just drop in a Christmas tree. And then I'm going to go ahead and animate that. And here's where part of the problem is. So I'm going to come over here and mouse over to Rise. And you'll not looking at the Christmas tree, but looking at the preview of the animation, you can see that when we assign Rise to it, it rises up. And then as you get ready to switch to the next slide, it rises up and goes away. And that's true with almost all of these different animations, is that it comes in and then it's going to go ahead and disappear at some point. And so that's a little bit problematic, but let's just go ahead and assign Rise to it, and we'll go ahead and then take and duplicate this page, and we'll click on this and we'll assign no animation to it so that it just hopefully stays there. Then I'll go ahead and bring in a second element, some holly and bells, and this time I'm going to animate the bells with now let's say tumble. So they'll tumble in and then they tumble away. And so with that in place, here's the workaround, because this isn't exactly what you want. So I'm going to select all of those. I'm going to change them to 20 seconds. I'm going to apply it to all pages. That gives me plenty of video to work with, and why I'm saying video is I'm going to go ahead and download all pages as an MP4 video. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll just go ahead and name it Liz. Doesn't matter what you call it, where you put it, as long as you can find it. So now I'm going to go ahead and you can make a new project, or I'm just going to make a new slide and maybe delete the two later on. And I'm going to go to Uploads, and I'm going to upload that MP4 file. And now that I've got 40 seconds of video upload, I'm just going to go ahead and plop it right into place here. And it's going to go ahead and play, and let's just go ahead and scrub through it here. Well, scrubbing doesn't really work. I don't know if you guys have this problem as well, but it does, once I stop, it refocuses itself. See, I'll go to about the 17-second mark. You see how the tree disappeared? And then the bells came in, and if we come down towards the end here, well, the bells didn't disappear in this case, but they certainly have the potential to do that. So what do you do with this? Well, you go ahead and click on it, and you come up here and you click, and I'm going to go ahead and keep it at the beginning, and then come down here to the end. And let's see, it stop about there. Okay, so right there I've got about, there we go. That's 5 seconds of Christmas tree. So I'm going to click done. So now that I have 5 seconds of Christmas tree rolling in, the next thing I'm going to do is make a new slide. I'm going to insert the same video here, and I'm going to go ahead and clip on it. And the first half is the first 20 seconds, and the second half, of course, is the next 20 seconds that makes up the 40. So if I slide this across here to about the 10-second mark, the 20-second mark, there's my tree. And then I'm going to slide this across, depending upon how long you want it, but just about to the 25-second mark, right there. And I'm going to go ahead and click done. And that should pretty much do it. So the first 5 seconds of my video is going to be Christmas tree sliding in and staying, because I clipped off the part of the video where it, rolled away or rose away or whatever the animation was, and basically done the same thing with the bells. Captured them where they come in at the 10-second mark and last for about 5 seconds and cut them off. And of course you can repeat this process, as many different elements as you want. And what we're basically doing is just creating one 10-second slide where we have two elements come in at the 0-second and the 5-second mark. So let's just go ahead and download this and see if we did our work right. And I don't want to download all 4 pages, I just want to download the 3rd and 4th page. So we'll call this one Liz 2 or Slide 2 or whatever you want to call it. And let's check our work. Tree comes up, getting close to the halfway mark. Bells roll in. And then it's just going to go, it's just repeating itself now. So that's a workaround. That's what I know. If somebody has a better idea, I would love to see it. I'm sure there might be an easier way to do it, but at this point, with animations and timing, this is about the only way that I could figure out. But I hope this helps.